Hi, this is Phil, and I'm here to tell you all about the Capes and Lunatics Patreon. Get early access to all of our interviews, including the monthly Chichester chats with writer and comic book legend DG Chichester, new episodes of classic Capes and Lunatics shows, including The Quantum Zone, This, That, or the Third, and many, many more specials, all completely uncensored. Access starts for $3 a month, full video when you pledge $5 a month. Check out the link in our show notes or go to patreon.com/capesandlunatics. Hope to see you there.
I'm here for Peter.
Well, tough luck, sis.
You're telling me, brother.
Got the meathead. That's right, kids. Welcome back to another episode of The Ultimate Spider Cast, starring Venom. I am Phil. Joining me, as always, she who cannot turn down a dumb meathead. It is.
Yeah, the expert. Lilith Hellfire, what's up?
That's right, kids. We are back. This time to talk Venom Lethal Protector 2. To go along with our Silver Sable review last time. Seems like 100 years ago. Alright, so yes. Another recent miniseries by David Michelinie. And that is, if you watch this on YouTube, that's the cover at issue 1 in the middle there. All right, so, and we'll have new spider books to talk about.
A lot of new spider books.
Yeah, because we kind of, although you'll never hear it here, it won't seem like it to you kids, but we missed the week of recording. Thank goodness we were ahead. All right. Why do I have a feeling there's no synopsis? But let's check.
No.
Oh, okay. All right. I'll open it for the credits. All right, kids. So, and we're still getting closer and closer to the last dance, kids.
Don't threaten me with a bad time.
Venom: The Last Dance. Why do I feel like Channing Tatum should be in this movie?
Oh my God, they would have cast Channing Tatum. Do you even know?
Oh my!
Reboot with Channing Tatum confirmed. If he can't be Gambit, he can be another kind of crazy meathead who will risk it all for a biscuit.
Oh my!
Scream at!
All right, so let's get to Venom Lethal Protector Venom Lethal Protector 2 number 1 from May 2023. The Annihilation Agenda. Oh, it sounds like real life. Writer David Michelinie, penciler Fareed Karami, inker. Oh, Fareed Karami again. So get those shekels, kid.
Do what you gotta do.
Colorist Arif Prianto, letterer Travis Lantham, and editors Tom Gronman and Devin Lewis. All right, so. And there'll be a bunch of other Marvel appearances in this series, kids.
You don't say. Get out of town. Shut the front door.
Remember when Venom was the big attraction? Now you got to put other people in his books. All right, so.
Sometimes you die a hero or live long enough to become the cash grab, or long enough to not be the cash grab.
Either die the popular meathead, or you live long enough to need a guest star. All right, let's see how this goes. All right. Just wondering how this is going to look. All right, kids. Venom Lethal Protector 2 number 1. There it is. Cover. All right, so we see Eddie in the middle of winter. Gets attacked by some guys in some fancy suits.
As you do in Marvel's New York.
Mm-hmm. Oh, well, he was looking for, I think, a place to stay warm down in the subway, and he accidentally stumbles across this vault, which is being guarded by these guys.
Yeah.
There's like an explosion that blows open the vault, and then who should be in there? We're starting early.
I mean, they wasted no time.
Silver Sable and the Wild Pack. That's right. basically taking on the Vanguardians.
Mwah, mwah, mwah.
Is that even a good 90s name?
No, it is not, sir.
No.
But he's gonna make it work.
But speaking of 90s, I mean, look at this version of Sable, man. Baby got back.
Shiny back too.
Ooh. And then who should stumble in? Yes.
Some might even say a nickel back.
Oh, you said Nickelback?
Hey,
That's okay. Okay, I'll let that slide. At least you didn't say Creed.
2002 me is gonna come kick your ass, Phil.
Were you a Creed girl?
But he was a Creed girl. You guys just pretend like you didn't like them now. They sold millions. So who was listening to them if they sold millions? It's not like today where they have streaming farms. No. Somebody bought those albums.
Oh, that's what she. Oh, see, kids. Well, oh, that's how she was making out at those high school parties with arms wide open. Come at me. I'll admit to some Marilyn Manson. No, don't pin the Creed on me.
Okay.
All right. So yeah, so Sable and the Wild Pack are fighting the Vanguardians.
And we made out the crazy town in my day. Thank you very much.
What?
Rest in peace, Shifty. Yeah, that's right. Crazy town.
Okay. So yeah, there's a big 90s fight here with men in suits and big guns.
Where did that monster come from? Like, what is going on here? Like, what's up? What's Silver Sable up to these days?
Use the Reformer.
Yikes!
So yes, I guess they can reshape the breed of who can make their escape.
There are a lot of Silver Sable booty shots in this issue.
Oh yeah, they're like, look at
Looks like every other panel.
Well, yeah, I don't know.
Don't forget the boobs.
I think the artist was pleased with himself. I was just like, I think it was just look at the big ass I gave her.
And this is how you know it's 2023. Booty is in, boobs are out.
Yep. Well, it's 2023. Booty and boobs are out. Thank you, OnlyFans. But then we could do. This is set in the 90s.
They didn't forget the boobs.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Oops, sorry. Here, I'll put it back.
But that booty star. This says 1990s. We get a call from old white Nick Fury.
That would have been a nice little update, though, don't you think?
What? Oh yeah.
He does anything.
Although I think the way in the comics they got away, they were just like, oh, he's the son of the original, and it's just like
let's see the mom.
Oh my.
Plot twist, it's Monica Rambeau.
That's oh my god, that thought just was in my head too. Oh my lord. No, Misty Knight.
Oh, even better.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
I don't know if she's old enough, but Marvel's wibbly wobbly time, it might work.
Yeah, again, comics time is so weird, because like.
And plus, nobody's above being a kind of a creep back then anyway. Exhibit A, Charles Xavier. Bunch of children soldiers and sexy redheads,
Especially, no one's above being a creep, especially if they're like written or drawn by Byrne. Byrne. Nice. So everyone was after this vault because
let's take a trip back in time to the 40s.
The late
I'm like
40s.
Captain America.
And of course, it's like Nazi experiments, but
I mean, what do we even do back in the 40s if it wasn't Nazi experiments?
Exactly. Oh yeah, Hitler was all about the experiments.
Not us too, but whatever. Moving along.
The occult and science experiments. That's all Hitler was about. There was these magic crystal.
Well, there was one more thing, but
well, what? Yeah, no. Yeah. Oh,
Well, they weren't doing that one thing. They were doing the other two things.
the occult, yes, science experiments, and yes, genocide, yes.
More things changed. More things.
Oh God.
Sorry, got too real for you. Anyway,
But yeah, then there's these crystals, and they're
crystal meth. What?
oh,
I mean, historically accurate, if true.
it can basically like reprogram, transform organic matter. So
Oh my god.
this is where Ozempic came from.
Headcanon accepted, sir. But just to remind you, people still do coke.
Whoa!
It might not be Ozempic. People still do coke.
Everyone loves
Especially now that we're on a shortage. I'm just saying, if you see your friend, your skinny friend twitchy, leave them alone. They're having a hard time, man.
The views of Little Hellfire do not necessarily are the views of the Capes and Lunatics podcast network.
Man, I've been out in the real world. I know what's up. I know what's going on.
I know. Oh my God, you're the new.
I'm uncancelable.
Well, people have to know you exist, and then you have to offend said people to get canceled.
Oh, nice.
Now, I just got to write some jokes for Hot Tour Girl to get her canceled. Where can I contact her? Like, I got some good jokes for you.
Oh, my.
Gotta give him that hawk to it. I told you to take that, Bill.
Not yet.
It gets even funnier every time, actually, though. Because I'm just like, I told you to take it off.
No, this has not been beaten into the ground yet. So,
only if you're a boomer. And on that night. Yep.
So bad guys escape, and good guys are like,
Unitrooper Alpha. Yikes.
I love the
Kid Venom references. Oh God, it's just.
Yeah, this kid Eddie kind of saved back in the Web of Spider-Man Annual 8 back up. Now he's like a moody teenager and wants to be his sidekick. And yeah, he was working with the Vanguardians, and Eddie's like, no. Just whatever.
Pablo's a good kid, though. He's a good kid.
Yeah, except his role model was a serial killer. But anyway,
I mean, people want to marry serial killers. It tracks. Marvel's New York. It tracks.
Yeah. Oh, do you see the Menendez brothers maybe getting out of prison?
I never thought they. I never look as an OG millennial. That was like one of the first trials of the century that my family was watching. I thought it was bullshit, so I'm interested to see how that actually turns out.
Said there's I guess there's evidence now that the father molested them. That
there was always evidence.
Yeah, but they weren't allowed to present at a trial, I guess.
I mean, listen, I grew up in California, so this is kind of like an open secret. We've just all kind of been waiting for this. For all that money and all those favors that old man did to just finally run out and get those kids out of there. So,
oh my,
we'll see. We'll see how that pans out.
So then, the bad guys are like, well, what are we gonna do?
He's going to Gramercy Park. He's got the little. This is cute. This is a cute little story.
Oh, Eddie after he sleeps in the sewer. Yeah.
I mean, honestly, why don't him and Doc Connors just go in on a flat together at this point? You know.
Exactly.
Maybe get Scorpion in there. Shocker. I don't know.
But Eddie goes to see Anne, but she's moved.
About a boyfriend.
What?
Somebody's got a boyfriend.
No, she just wants to get
away. Not really.
She wants to get away from Meathead. Yeah, because some guy answers the door. Eddie thinks it's but he's like, no, she's just subletting.
He still gave him the flowers and chocolate, though. He didn't eat the chocolate, so that's nice.
Yeah.
I thought that means he's gonna go eat somebody's brains because he didn't eat the chocolate, but it's fine.
I was gonna say, I thought the symbiote at least liked tart chocolate.
No, he wanted a brain. He needed real satisfaction. I feel you.
And of course, Lil's favorite. Yes, then we see a page with some mysterious person flying away after stealing something.
I actually do in Marvel's New York.
Uh,
And then we get that shot of him on the wall.
oh yeah, because people recognize Eddie and they start chasing him.
They were like, maybe he could just vamp out like that creepy X-Men. And I'm like, hey.
Pablo comes back, but the unit troopers tracking him, so Eddie has to save him from that.
At least I got a cool story to tell my kid. Only if you got it on your freaking video phone now. Kids won't believe you these days. Gotta have that proof.
Yes. Oh, but we see the flying man is actually the Vulture, and he's working for someone sitting on a throne.
Oh boy.
And then Eddie swinging around town sees a Venom signal, and guess what? Silver Sable.
It's too much.
Silver Sable wants to put him on the payroll.
She wants to get some of those quantum sparkly tentacles.
Oh my!
Sparkly quantum tentacles.
I don't think those are tentacles.
So yes, that's how we end with Silver offering him a job.
He's like, "What kind of job, babe? I may or may not be the man for you."
Ah, your belly button speaks to me. So what you think?
Pretty cool. Totally forgot that there's a variant for this one, but of course there is.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Let
sure.
me see if I can find it. I'll grab it. I think I like this one more than the main cover.
Well, that's how they get you.
Yeah, of course. Duh, it's a trap.
It's a trap.
Yeah, boobs and a gun, and with those thighs, with those mommy squeeze me thighs. Yes.
Well, that's number 2. That's covered to 2. Yeah.
No, I was looking for the variant. There's a variant that's similar to this. Dang it.
Oh,
Where is it?
yeah, no, that's the variant.
Can't find it. Yeah, it's number 2. My files are a mess. Don't judge me. My files are never labeled properly.
Just intermixed with all that pornography.
Exactly.
Let's just say, there we go. Look at that.
Yeah, I'll find it. Maybe.
Man, that suit's painted on.
I mean, literally. At this point, it might as well be adamantium.
Oh my.
That's a living suit as well. If you know, you know.
Oh my. But it's the 90s, so she's holding guns and she has pouches.
The pouches aren't big enough, but the boobs make up for it.
Hey,
the gun could be a little bigger too. And it could be a little more shiny silver. I've always wanted a golden AKA, but you know, a silver one might be, well, platinum one might be cool too.
Come on, you know, if the cleavage is big enough, you can put stuff in there. Come on.
I don't think so. I think those are purely for looks, bud.
Oh my.
Let's just put it in a prison purse. That's the only pouch you got room for in that damn thing. It's in his prison purse.
Front or back?
It's in his prison purse.
Pick yourself up, Justin. All right. So yeah, we see Silver giving Eddie the tour. Oh, there's page 2. There's another butt shot. All right.
As you do.
But he's saying Venom isn't for sale. We're rent, and then.
Yes, you are, babes.
She's basically offering him 1,000 a day plus bonuses. So he says that could
and a nice warm place to stay that doesn't include the sewer. So you know he's in.
And well, yeah, and he says, yeah, that could pay for Pablo's tuition. But then we see him like stealing food because he's on the street. But then somebody from Vanguard wants him back, so got him at gunpoint.
This is like a battle of the thighs in this issue.
Oh my!
It's a shame what parents have to go through to put their kids through college just to get tuition, isn't it? I feel like maybe this is a personal subplot for David.
What about?
Gotta get back to writing the Venom to put my kids through college.
So yeah, I looked. Then the whole Nick Fury shows up, and he's like, "Boy, look who you're working with."
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh well, there's a battle of the butts in this one too, with Nick Fury with the walk away shot. I'm like, what is going? Did somebody overdose while they were trying to refresh the like they kind of stopped over at the John Birch school of getting things done.
Man, yeah, what's with the old man ass? Yeah, I know.
Burn. Gotta give it that infinity for
Exactly. But then, what is this? The Vanguardians attack the helicarrier, and then
I know Nick Fury's not judging somebody for hiring psychopaths. I'm like, babes, haven't you enlisted several on more than one occasion? Don't you work with the Avengers? Like, come on now.
Burn.
Come on now.
Haven't you kind of, sort of? I'm sure. I can't remember exactly when, but I swear there was a Punisher in there somewhere. Come on.
Almost positive.
Yes. Oh, and then we see another one of Lilith's favorites, Cardiac.
Yeah, not bad.
Oh my! There's the butt shot with the whole Black Widow pose. Yeah, look at it.
Yeah. They know what the little fans want.
Well, yeah. Come on. And again, I think the artist was just.
Look, listen. They said Eddie's always working out every single muscle. You're gonna see it.
I think the artist was just, proud of themselves. It's just like, oh yeah, look at that.
Listen, they did a little research. They made it went a little too far in the Wattpad and AO3. That's all I'm gonna say, but I ain't gonna complain. These panels go perfect with some fanfic that I've read. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna leave it alone.
No, my. I think another butt shot or two with these fight scenes here.
Oh yeah, Silver Sable's definitely got a few of them, and it's so shiny. I love it.
I know. And then we see the Vulture at the longevity research wing of Blessing Hospital.
Yeah, that's the only way he's still alive. He was 90 in the 60s.
Wasn't he sucking the life force out of people at this point? No.
I thought that was going to be the plot twist with his daughter, his granddaughter, to be perfectly honest. I was so scared because she's a person of color, so I'm just like, I don't know if she's going to stick around.
Nah, he's been off that for a while. But
they bring it back just to spite us. You don't understand my theory of some writers film.
So yeah, it's Vulture's after this certain doctor. So then we get the whole, but it's Blessing Hospital. So of course we get a Cardiac versus Vulture fight.
I could have done without that one.
I was like,
just beat up on Vulture. It feels so. It's like literally somebody's grandpa. Guys, come on, take them back to the nursing home. Send them back to May's boarding house. I don't care. Just get them out of here.
I mean, how
that's embarrassing. You win, you just crush an old man's bones to dust. You lose, an old man just kicked your ass. Like it's a lose-lose situation.
I know. Oh man, what about Unit Trooper Beta? Man, there's talk about a butt shot.
It's built for the needs of the many.
Oh my! And I thought just the way they were being all mysterious about her, I thought she was going to be somebody, but
it's giving freaking Predator meets the Borg, and I don't know how to feel about this.
It's gonna be like Anne or something because they're gonna they were being all mysterious about her identity, but I don't think they were paying off.
No, I mean you can only do so much. Editors can only editors forget things too.
No, but then the Vanguardians take out the helicarrier, so Silver and Venom have to kind of bring it down safely.
The Vanguardians, they're getting away.
Okay, Shatner.
That's what it felt like in that panel. This is such a classic team up setup. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Might as well be old school Star Trek.
But yes, we end with the this issue with the Cardiac Vulture fight. When who shows up? Why, it's the guy who hired Vulture. It's yes, our old buddy Victor Von Doom.
Hey, we're doing Doom. Where are the boys at? I feel gypped.
Oh yeah.
I'm disappointed.
Wild like an animal. Nom 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 nom.
There you go. All right, so
Issue 3 cover it's a choice.
oh yeah. All right, let's put that up there. Number. Oh, the shield thing. Yeah.
It's a choice.
I know, man. Those are some. Look at them.
Now, that's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of gun I want. Yeah. Bring me the gun of Rambo. 1, not 2.
I mean,
And
that's
definitely not 3.
I feel like it's like you asked the AI to give you a Venom cover from the '90s, and that's what it spit out. Throw in Shield and Silver Sable too, and that's what AI gave you. All right, so
This would make a sick movie cover.
oh yeah, edgy. So Doom's attacking. Yeah.
It's like, what, Doom? What are you doing here? Victor, go home. Go bother Reed Richards. What are you doing?
Well, he asked Vulture to get him this doctor, and I was not too happy that Vulture is like failing him.
Yeah. It's like, just go make up with Reed Richards. I'm sure he'll fix whatever you need, babes.
So yeah, he kind of like throws a water tower on Cardiac, and then it's like, I got the doctor. Then he lets the Vulture live. Please, you fired.
You're not getting your raise. Get out of here.
And then just when the Vulture thinks he's going to get away, the cops show up. And then back at the crashed helicarrier in Central
That
Park.
thing's always crashed, so whatever.
I know.
We saved a lot of lives, but you caused a lot of destruction too, bud. So.
And then the Vanguardians call Venom and say, stop messing with us, or they like, we have Pablo, we'll kill him if we see
I
you.
love how they hand him the phone and it's like, it's for him.
So Eddie swings off, but then he kind of comes back to Silver disguised as a shield agent. So they fly off, and
I love how he's like, you have your ways, we have ours.
Exactly.
I love how he's like, Sable, are you going to pay for the $1 billion aircraft that crashed?
Oh, yeah, Nick Fury. She's like, I also saved thousands of civilian lives, not to mention a couple hundred unconscious shield agents on board. I'd say we're even.
You'd be wrong when you owe the government.
Fine, you can touch my booty for 5 seconds. Come on.
That's kind of what it looks like on that panel underneath where he's passing by, but it's not my business.
So then Cardiac's fixing himself up, and but yeah, we see the Vanguardians have Pablo, and
she had to know those tracking probes were there, and she's just going along with it, right?
I guess.
You can just assume between Spider-Man and Nick Fury, you're gonna have a tracking device.
Exactly. Oh, then we get some killer nuns.
Now that's a little fetishy, but okay, I'll let it slide.
I love when he gets that one around the neck, Eddie, and she's like, "Get real, you're a good guy. You'd never do something like that." He's like, "Yes, you're right. I wouldn't, but we would."
A convent. It's such a weird thing to do. It gets me every time.
I know. Well, again, I mean, look where that convent is. It's in northern New Jersey.
I think that's a reference to a real place, if I'm not mistaken. So,
so yeah, it's Eddie and Silver break in, and they free Pablo, and then they have to face Unit Trooper Beta again.
Yeah, my best bet would probably be Benedictine Sisters of Elizabeth.
So basically, it almost seems like the story's over because it's like, yeah, they basically blew up those crystals or whatever. So
I feel like every issue of Venom should start like this panel. Hold on, let me. Because I mean that's about it. That sums it up.
we are Venom. Ah. No, I don't think Marvel wants to make that a thing. Saying Venom is free.
Oh, ooh. Nice.
So yeah, it looks like they round up all the Vanguardians and Silver shake hands with Nick Fury, and then everyone seems to Venom swings away, but then Eddie meets up with Silver at the Simkarian embassy. She's like, oh, maybe we can work together again. But then a limo pulls up and said, Mr. Brock, my master would like a word with you. So, of course, we know who that is.
Rob Southgate?
Oh, yeah. Riding around in his fancy limos and private
house robes.
He has 2 holy robes. How dare he?
So says Master Doom.
All his money.
Why did your eye drift over to my box?
So Doom says, sheath your other, I pose no threat to you currently. Talking about how he did his research on the symbiote. I have a proposal. Then
you can't have mine. Get out of here.
Would you be
He's like, I'll trade you for a sexy Doombot. A horny sexy Doombot.
Oh my.
Maybe a little estate out in Latveria. I don't know. Little Latvian beer and chocolate. I don't know.
This little Fraulein who wouldn't mind a threesome with me and my other.
Exactly.
But yeah, Doom says we'll be interested in discussing the possibility of life everlasting.
Bum, bum, bum.
Just what we need. Meathead Eternal.
Yeah, well, I mean, we kind of got that for a brief period of time.
Well, yeah.
I think this is the best cover for 4.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely epic.
Yeah, I mean, just
I want a poster of this so bad.
Oh,
I might have to go to Walmart.
God, they should do like different versions. You could do like a blacklight version of that. I mean,
Blacklight Funko version, please.
Nice.
Apparently, I'm getting a small collection of them. I don't know why. Like they make them every so often, so randomly.
Oh yeah.
Like Black Panther had a line, and I'm just like, okay. Daredevil has that weird blacklight one too. I'm just like, okay. That Galactus one, I'm just like,
yep.
Okay.
Galactus. So then, 4 opens. We see Eddie trashing some. Not even Doom bots. They're basically just like
remnants.
Like Doom. Yeah, Doom's like scraps.
The Putty Patrol. If you're a Mighty Morphin Power Ranger fan, you would have understood that reference.
So yeah, then we flash.
Like he built a castle in upstate New York. What an a-hole.
It's Doom, man.
Like, talk about leaning into your
Again, some midlife crises. Men buy fancy sports cars. He builds castles all over the place.
It reminds me of the first episode of freaking Smallville. We moved that one brick by brick because I could.
So yeah, we flash back and we see the conversation in the car because Doom's asking. He wants Eddie's symbiote because, you think the symbiote I bonded with can help get your mom out of hell?
It's like, go time travel to medieval times with Tony Stark, please. Leave me alone. Leave me and my symbiote alone.
You try to get Franklin Richards to help. You kidnap Franklin Richards to try to use his power. Try that again.
Exactly.
Coming up soon on episode 2 of One World Under Doom. Fantastic Four Annual 20.
Oh, fun. That's a good story.
is such a BA.
Although he is responsible for Heroes Reborn, so I don't know.
He was trying to save the Fantastic Four.
Would have let him die if that was the result.
So Eddie wants more details. He basically tells them how she was a sorceress and damned to an attorney of damnation, and how he's always trying to get into hell to get her. But
Oh, what a sad little story.
oh my God, you haven't been watching Agatha all along, have you?
No.
Oh Lord, I swear.
And nobody else is either.
I swear.
You, Phil.
I swear. I got to do it for Charlie's memory. I got it.
I know. We appreciate that.
Oh my Lord, basically.
I rewatched Powerless in Charlie's memory, which you couldn't even be bothered to do. Yeah. So I don't want to hear about doing it for Charlie.
But no, it's just like they're going down this like witch's road, and it's like it seems like every episode they have to get out of a different escape room, and I don't know.
Okay.
That's what it seems like. That I mean, they've stumbled onto at least 2 different rooms where they have to like find the secret way out. So I'm just like,
I mean, magic is about concealment and traps, and I mean, like traditional, like old school, like sorcery and stuff. So maybe that's what it's a shout out and a nod to.
I'm just thinking.
And I mean, the whole book is like a MacGuffin anyway, right? So like, it makes sense that that's what it would kind of be like.
Yeah.
I mean, just thoughts as a construction of a story framing device, I guess.
Yeah. So anyway, yes, Doom found out about the symbiote because he read up on it, and because he's always trying to steal somebody's power or another.
It truly is his thing. It's so unfortunate. But the symbiote bonding with Doom, you know, I can see it work for some people.
Yeah, because at first, Doom seems to fulfill his deal, and Eddie, well, we can't hear the symbiote though, so. But then he sends Eddie in to get what's he getting out of this lab?
MacGuffin number 4.
That's true. Oh, it's a scrap of the Darkhold, yeah.
Speaking of, it was Agatha all
along. But yeah, once he served his purpose, Doom kind of knocks him out, and then we see Eddie wake up in a cage because, yes,
shirtless in his underwear.
Doom is taking
on his knees. I'm just saying, I think this artist is a little too deep into the Venom fanfic.
Shirtless meathead in his underwear on his knees.
In a cage?
What is this? What is this little house?
What is this? My hard drive? What's going on here?
That's the name of half the movies she watches, the hard drive.
Exactly.
All right, so what do you think? Doom stole the symbiote.
How's he ever gonna get pickle, oh boy?
Well, I'm sure it's gonna last because this was the '90s. Oh boy. It's like
that is the problem with the series set in where we know he's definitely going to get out of that pickle.
I mean, and too, it's like, oh, the last person who didn't get a symbiote. There you go.
No, I was gonna say at least he got one before Normie.
Well, yeah. Well, we had to do a flashback tale, but yeah.
Now this came out before Normie had a symbiote, didn't it? Technically,
when was Red Goblin? I'm thinking it's going to be close. Red Goblin number 1 early. I'm trying to remember if he did it before that. Red Goblin. I was almost going to make you do this for Gobble Gobble month, but I'm not.
Oh, we could have done the Liz Allen one.
Oh, really? Okay. Good, I can put it on the list.
Damn it, me and my big mouth.
I mean, we don't have to.
No, I'm just kidding. I don't mind it. Like I said, I like Gobble Gobble month. Well, we'll do it as long as we can. We'll hold on to that tradition too as long as we can. Just for Ray. He's the only one that cares about it, but we'll do it just for him, even though he doesn't send in feedback anymore.
No, I think Justin said he likes it.
Gobble gobble.
Ray's playing with his deck. Leave him alone.
I know. And he's struggling for privacy too. So I know how that can go.
Yeah, he can't play with his deck just anywhere now. Oh my god. Red Goblin #1 had like 7 covers.
Of course it did.
He-
This is the dystopian late stage capitalist nightmare that I'm telling you about. Red Goblin.
Mhm.
More
Oh
than
my.
one cover.
April 2023.
It is close, isn't it?
And and Venom and this Venom Lethal Protector 2 started in May 2023. So yeah, so
interesting.
mhm.
So yeah, poor Doom. Always the last to do everything.
All right, so number 5.
Soul of the Monster.
All right, so
This is a lot of shots at Eddie in a cage, and I'm just gonna say it. Finish.
so yeah, Doom's all about this is power, but it seems like the suits
They really had somebody say, "Why so glum, chum?" Like what the?
but who's riding to the rescue? Silver Sable and the Wild Pack. Boy, even that souped up motorcycle she's riding is like got a wide back end.
Mm-hmm. I think that motorcycle's unnecessary. Got her unnecessarily positioned.
Well, I think it's like half motorcycle, half like snowmobile or something.
Sure.
I know. But no, Eddie gets that Doctor Doom kidnapped, helps free Eddie.
Oh, see, we were getting back to that. You know, trackers.
Mm-hmm.
It's good to have a tracker. I'm not gonna condone it. Felicity Smoke though. I will never condone what she did.
Then Eddie tries to battle Doom just by himself.
I mean, honestly, he should be able to one-shot Doom. If we're all being honest here. With or without the symbiote, he should be able to one-shot him. Oh, I'm sorry.
Then he's like,
I love Doom. I can say this as a Doom fan. That's all I'm saying. And it's like, oh, they put him in a trench coat. Another fetish. If I had to count the fetishes and take a drink, I'd be drunk by now. But
and then he like jumps on that jet, the outside of the jet Doom's taking.
Because he's a meathead. He does first and thinks last.
So yeah, they crash in the woods, and yeah, Doom's basically just he's taking out his own men because the symbiote.
They're like, take it easy, sir. It's like, and this is where you don't want to be a Doom henchman. When he finally gets what he wants and it rolls out of control.
Yeah, and the symbiote's like driving him crazy. Yeah,
it's a specialty to be able to deal with the symbiote. You know?
Yeah, I know. And then it looks like he's the symbiote's choking Eddie, but he calls
it kind of low key look like Cobra Commander. I
No.
don't know how to feel about it. Like those costumes look like Cobra Commander.
I know. But then yeah, Eddie calls the suit back and it's like we are Venom. And now Doom's all sad. Give it back.
And Doom can never listen. I'm gonna hold your hand when I say this to you. Like, and you know I hate Thor, but Doom and Thor, no, that was some shenanigans.
Oh my!
So Eddie, shut up. You can totally one shot him. It's fine.
Yeah, because it looks like Eddie's gonna choke him with some symbiote. Eddie's gonna choke him with his goo.
You know, there's worse ways to go out, I guess.
Really?
I mean, not for me personally.
Oh.
No judgment.
I don't do Twinkies or toaster strudels, so.
Oh my. But yeah, Doom says, "Release me, and I won't."
I love how he still paints Spider-Man as the bad guy. He's like, remember when he rejected you the first time, and then the second time, I still took you back. I'm like, babes, you're a battered woman. That's what that means. But that's not my business.
No one loves you like I love you.
All Eddie has, let him have it. I won't delve too deep into that twisted relationship they have.
Exactly. So then after Doom gets away, after saying, "Hey, the symbiote, made me more aggressive. Think of what it's doing to you," and Eddie's like, "No,
I got this, bud."
Exactly. Then we see him flirt with Silver a little at the end because why not?
She's into it. She came back for seconds, is all I'm saying. Maybe even thirds, possibly. Not my business.
And of course, we have to kind of get a little subtle butt shot at for the last time we see her this series.
Hate to see you live, love to see you drive away.
Oh my!
On your snow cycle, motormobile.
Her snowmobile.
He gets paid, and he gives the money to Pablo.
Yep. You showed me that everyone needs help sometimes. Yes, even Venom.
Aww. And they could have kept that Venom 23. Shout out, by the way.
Oh yeah, because that tells you where they're at. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, thoughts on this series?
I like it. It captures the essence and the spirit. It's like if you play video games, it's like when something gets remastered and they made some nice little touch. Like shout out to Halo Remastered. If you know, you know.
Well,
that's what it feels like. It's like I walk down memory lane and things are just a little more shiny, a little more in HD, like literally more shiny and in HD.
Yes, shiny.
But it's the same guy, so like I don't think it took too much to get back into that headspace,
Yeah, no.
Although I would have liked to see Sammy De La Rosa do the art. No Tino shade to the person who did the art, but I just feel like that's who, like that's his bread and butter. He will not let you forget that. Hey man, I'm a part of Venom's history. If you've ever met him, you know.
Well, hopefully Sammy was just busy.
Yeah, I think he probably was. He probably making money. He is always at a con.
Nice. All right, new books.
Crack her open, bud.
Oh my! All right, so God. Well, last week I had 3: Amazing Spider-Man 58, Chasm #2, and Ultimate Spider-Man #9.
Okay, I didn't get Chasm, so you can tell me what Chasm's all about.
Chasm.
Are we getting any closer to cutting this Chasm garbage out or no?
I don't know.
It's just if they would just do Scarlet Spider, like let's just go back.
Well, Kaine's in here as Scarlet Spider.
Are we finally killing him or no?
Kaine's in here as Scarlet Spider. I don't know. I'm like, well, how about we just invert stuff? It's
exactly. Like that's who should have been Chasm between us kids.
Exactly. And the Mole Man's in this thing.
No, they went and drug the poor Mole Man into it.
Yeah.
Why? What was the purpose?
I don't know. Well, I think he's kind of getting threatened by this. What's his face of the Eternals, Droog, or I mean, there's an Eternal in this, and there's Mole Man. I'm like, this thing is. I'm just like, what is going on here? Well, I know Janine was trying to help Ben with his there's the gaps in his memories, and
sometimes there's a gap in your memory for a reason. Stop poking around.
I know, and they're kind of trying to do a weird exorcism thing because.
I've had my fill of demonic possessions. I mean, and I don't mean this in a bad way, but because it was done in a good way. But I don't want to talk about demonic possessions after the Daredevil stuff. Let's all leave the demonic possession alone. Also, maybe he's still tripping mushrooms in upstate New York. I don't know.
I'm like, if Ben wants his memories back, I'm like, wouldn't Kaine have those memories too?
Yes, just crack his brain open and take them. Nobody cares about Kaine. Sorry, Phil. Nobody cares about Kaine.
We'll see. What's driving him crazy? The floating heads of guild have no faces, so
exactly.
That's what's driving him nuts.
All the guilt and none of the Mary Jane fun. What a bummer.
Oh yeah. Well, he's got Janine. He's got his when you order Mary Jane from Wish, you get Janine.
Yeah.
Good God.
No tea, no shade to Janine, but let's be real.
Yeah. All right.
I don't think Todd McFarlane bothered to draw Janine. So.
Hell.
Call me when that happens, and then we can talk, kids.
Exactly. All right. We do an amazing or ultimate.
Pick your poison.
All right. So, Amazing Spider-Man 58, the most brutal fight in comics.
We're almost there, kids.
2 more.
I can taste the freedom.
Oh my. So Tombstone tries to kill his daughter.
He takes that no snitching code very seriously.
And then Spider-Man comes crashing in, and yes, we get the most brutal fight in comics history.
I want to know. Too bad Ray didn't send in his thoughts. I want to know. I didn't think it was brutal. I've seen worse.
Yeah, I'm like, really? I'm like, just the.
I've seen worse with the Rhino. I've seen the worst with Shocker. Like no tea, no shade.
Yeah. Name me a Marvel book. I've seen them more. Oh, what? Because he like.
Name more frolicking in the waves has been more violent than this.
Oh my! Well, again, we knew they're exaggerating.
You're welcome, Justin.
I mean, what? Because he like messes up around Tombstone's eyes or something. I don't know.
And I don't think it was even possible, but none of my business.
Yeah, I thought he was cold as ice, hard as marble, or something. I don't know.
I mean, I know Pete's strong, but
Are you saying Zeb Wells forgot a detail?
seems like it. But he remembered enough to bring back something we hate from Brand New Day. Just it
Well,
balance.
yeah. Well, he's a Brand New Day boy. That's where he started.
Exactly, I know. Balance.
There's a great imbalance. There's a great disturbance in the force.
It's gonna be corrected. Don't worry.
I hope so.
Your kids are coming to save you, Darth Vader. Don't worry about it.
Yes. And speaking of the better side of things, Ultimate Spider-Man #9.
Yeah. That's honestly the breath of fresh air, but I'm curious to see how I feel once we get back on track with the main book.
Yeah.
I do feel like this is winding down a little bit.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. I love the Otto trying to make him a new suit. No, I'm good. That Iron Spider suit. No.
Why mess with perfection? You know?
Yes. But I do like that.
Do you like the Iron Spider suit? I've never been a fan of it, to be really honest.
No.
It just doesn't feel right.
Again, it's just like the movies. It was too much Tony Stark. It's like, nah. Again, it's a whole symbol of, oh, hey, Civil War.
Yeah, I think that's honestly what really subconsciously just grinds my gears a little bit when I see it. My eye twitches just ever so much, ever so slightly.
But I mean, I do like this book because again, it's like they really like will like put on this.
They take literally the best of all worlds and
it's like they really do a good job showing the differences between Peter and Harry.
Mm-hmm. They actually, and shout out to the Master. They actually make me care about Harry. That's a
oh my.
They've never really. He was always just kind of there, and he was always just kind of Pete's best friend without any explanation. I felt like he was thrust upon us, and we were just forced to kind of care about him, but I never did because it just didn't seem like, it just seemed like one of those things. Like he's just there. We're just gonna say he's his best friend. I'm like, meanwhile, in my head, maybe Flash is his best friend. I don't know.
My fetish is to get touched by a white man with cornrows.
So but in this book, I do care about Harry, and I like that they're fleshing out that dynamic. It's interesting for me, so I like that.
And then should we get to this week's books?
Bring it on, brother. Where you want to start?
Spider-Gwen, Ghost Spider #6.
Storm #1. Say what? No, I'm kidding. Let's do it.
I mean, we did anything that's on a Spider book, we can always do it Sunday because I don't think.
Yeah, we will.
I don't think that movie review is going to take the whole hour. Anyway. Oh my!
It might. I have things to say. Is it just us?
Tyler might be joining us.
That'll be an interesting little perspective.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because he's usually more forgiving of the DC stuff. So Gwen.
I'm glad that they were admitting that it's not working out for Gwen on Earth 616. By the way.
Yes. Yeah. Well, that was probably the whole plan, but I'm just like. I mean, I like Jessica Jones, but I was like, really? I'm like, we would.
They're bringing back the mom trope from her stint at the Avengers house.
Maybe I was just like,
I feel like somebody saw that, like, then that's fine. It kind of works here.
I'm like, what? No Felicia?
That would have been nice, but welcome presents.
Yeah. Big into a bar fight.
Exactly.
And for those of you who may be slow on the uptake, that's Black Tarantula's son she's flirting with.
Spider's gonna spider.
Oh my. Because yes, his mother tried to hide him from his destiny back in the 90s, but yeah, his father's got a hold on him now, so the son's gonna be the next Black Tarantula. Which again, depending who's writing it, he's either this Black Tarantula is like this unstoppable force, or just some guy, some
It's
supervillain.
just some guy. Let's be real, some guy.
Uh,
She needed a break from that whole chameleon thing, so.
And again, love or hate Black Tarantula. I'm like, again, I love the era we're in now. Just that it's like so many of the writers now were fans of the '90s stuff. So a bunch of the '90s stuff like you never thought you'd see again just keeps coming back into play.
Yeah. Also, shout out to I forget which cover is which, but I think it's cover B where she's on the street. Oh, the flagpole. I need those shoes, Adidas. I know you got the Spider-Man Marvel deal. I'm gonna need these as the Gwen number 2s, please. Thank you.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
So, I got the first ones. I like this one. This would be cool as the second edition.
This is cover A, yeah.
Yeah, it's cover B.
Noise.
I'll show you. I'll pull it up. If it wants to.
Sometimes you just gotta rub it a little extra bit, Lilith. Come on.
If I can get through the naming conventions on my files, yeah, I'll there we go.
There you go.
Do these shoes? I need these in real life. Thank you. It'll go with my Spider-Gwen costume.
See, kids, that was in her girl sitting on pole folder. So
exactly. So I was kind of scared. I had to look first. I couldn't just go clicking randomly.
Blonde sitting on a pole. That might be it.
They're like too many results. Try again. Like blonde off bridge? No, not that folder.
All right, so we got Venom War and Venom War Spider-Man left.
We'll save the best for last, so let's do Venom War number 3.
Yes, ma'am. Oh yeah, it's kind of sorta. I think this one kind of sorta takes place first, but
yeah.
I say yes. We see Carnage is going to be teaming up with Meridius, so
it makes sense.
We get
when you think about it.
And we get and we get a random appearance by Willie Lumpkin.
Oh, they just miss Stan so much, don't they?
And Charlie, jeez.
It was a nice touch. It's like it's something that's usually reserved for Spider-Man, so I thought that was kind of cute.
Yes.
But I like the tagline for this one. A 3-way for the symbiote.
Oh my.
I don't know whose son's in there, so I don't know how I feel about that necessarily.
Yeah, because
I'm sure it's a fetish for somebody.
We're getting a symbiote fight because again, Doom once again, yeah.
He's like, I had a taste of it. I want some more.
Reprogram Flexo, so yeah. So basically, the symbiotes that Dylan is wearing gun down Eddie, and then just get symbiotes fighting.
This is what I want. When we have the symbiote war, this is what I want.
Yes. So, but then Kang was also.
Al is having tons of fun with this, and I love that for him.
Oh yeah. And again, I know they couldn't call it out, but yes, we see where Jackson and Colin were going with this because Eddie's dying, so the symbiote tells Peter, "I gotta let you go." Got it. And basically.
No! It's all the fans scream. We thought we were getting our black suit era.
I know.
Stupid fans.
Well, basically, that OG symbiote splits in half and bonds with Eddie and Dylan.
No, that's not how that works.
Why did it make Dylan Fabio? I don't know.
He just did some minor adjustments to his DNA. It's fine.
Oh my. I don't feel like Doom used that on a girl in college. I just want to adjust her DNA. All right, Venom War Spider-Man number 3. And Colin and Jackson even told me this was coming. Yeah, Peter Parker, King in Black.
Yep. Yeah. I don't know that I agree with this.
What? That's just that future.
It's giving Batman Beyond, which kind of makes sense if you know Colin.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm like, I don't mean that in a bad way, but I was just like, kind of crazy. Like, no, in the best way though. Like, it's kind of crazy. And shout out to Greg Land, by the way.
Oh yeah,
Love that cover.
basically, yeah. We get this view
Very ominous. Very, very Gotham Knights of you.
exactly.
Although
Yeah,
I think the second variant was pretty cool too.
trying to remember if I saw it.
Here.
But basically, yeah, this whole thing is Peter getting a glimpse of the future, and it's taking place between the pages of Venom War 3. So. But time is a liar. That's right.
Of course.
Well, yeah, that's the one's not bad. Yeah.
You know, a little jackpot in the back. But yeah, I think this is well. I didn't really know what to expect from Venom War Spider-Man at all, but it's been a pleasant surprise this whole time. And this one has the most steady plot, to be fair.
Yes.
But also, it's Peter, so I think almost everybody's gonna feel like that because he's the king of the Spider-Verse, you know.
Yeah, but again, that's not always the easiest thing because you're working around Al's main series too. So
yeah, I feel like there's a lot of heavy coordination.
Yeah.
Thank God, you know.
But I feel like the last
willy-nilly. Like that, I feel like this is one of those events that were very well thought out. Same thing with the event before this one too, with the vampires and stuff.
Yeah.
So
I feel like this is like the last issue is gonna kind of go off and do its own thing because Mary Jane's been taken by a symbiote thing.
Again.
You know,
I wouldn't be opposed to Mary Jane having a symbiote. If Peter can't have one, give her one. I don't care.
Well, that's what I said. That's what they kind of did in
and then he can help her through it, and
Yeah.
they can be a badass couple fighting, and he'd never have to worry about her again. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And they could be equals. I think that has been the thing about them as a couple. They were never going to be equal unless she had a power or could defend. Like don't get me wrong, she can give a mean right hook.
Mm-hmm.
But in Marvel's New York, you need a little bit more than that.
Just ask the chameleon.
Yes. So I feel like that's the only way to really bridge the gap at this point, because I don't think the jackpot thing's gonna last. I think they want to, move past it.
I wonder if they're even like hinting around at that because like those.
I would love for it to stay, but I just don't think that was ever the plan.
I wonder though if maybe the next issue of Colin and Jackson are going to take out the jackpot stuff, because I mean Zeb's only got 2 more issues. I wonder if he's not going to have time to do anything with jackpot. So
I mean, they gave him the extra time though, so I think so.
Yeah, I don't know. No, we still got to get
that's actually been the debate. Nobody actually really knows, but like I said, I thought he was supposed to be gone a while ago.
Yeah.
Like I thought like 55, 56 was gonna be his last issue, and then he got extended. So I figured they were gonna wrap some stuff up, and they were trying to bridge that gap between that and the 8 deaths. And
I mean, unless he
nobody knows, unless he wants to come on and defend himself. Nobody knows.
I mean, Jackson and Collins did say they are friends with him, so and maybe he was like, oh yeah, go ahead.
Oh, maybe that's a good point. But if that's the case, no offense to them. I mean, if we're gonna get friends of Zeb, I think I would want Celeste to kind of finish up that just a little bit, just because, you know what I mean.
That's what we need. We need like a jackpot mini series to wrap up that identity. Just get the 3 of them on it.
Exactly, that would be great.
Yes, Celeste, yes.
But yeah, no, I think this book has been the best, and I like it, and I don't want it to actually end, which is weird. I never say that about these cash grabs.
Yeah, no, I've been loving this one. Yeah,
I think when it involves Spider-Man, because it is the main book that I read from Marvel nowadays, it kind of makes. And then I love Venom. I really do. I love the evolution of Venom, and I was very afraid that we were going to kind of go back on that King in Black thing. But this one, I mean, I think that has been the best event in a very long time. But they're building off of this in a really cool way, off of King in Black. So I'm okay with it. I mean, I know it couldn't last forever, although it should have. They could have just left them like that. But I digress. It's still a pretty good plot turn for Venom to get everything back to basics, I guess. Back to status quo.
Oh yeah. All right. Anything else?
Nope. I think we can wrap it up.
All right, kids, we're getting closer because next episode for 298, we're going to cover Venom Separation Anxiety 1 through 4 from 1994-95. And then
does that mean we're taking a break?
What?
After 299? I think we will have a
there'll be a week where Capes International is
okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, then $2.99 will be Venom Separation Anxiety 1 through 5 from 2020 from this year, 2024.
So much Venom, so little time.
I know. And then yes, after a week of yes, Capes International. Yes, the first week of November, you will get Ultimate Spider-Cast 300 episode 300 featuring the Zeb Wells Not So Farewell Party.
It's the end of an era party, to be nice and politically correct.
Okay, the end of an era. Okay. I like it.
Zera. I don't know. We'll work on it. We'll workshop it. Don't worry about it.
End of a zebra. Wait, or is that a zebra?
Depends on where you're at. Australia, America.
Oh my.
Okay.
Okay.
What the F?
All right, kids. So yes, so send us your thoughts on those. And again, we definitely want your thoughts on Zeb Wells' run.
Your favorite issues, your favorite storylines, your least favorite. We'll take it all. Hell.
Exactly. Hey, all right. So email us CapesandLunatics@gmail.com or call.
Video for this part? Come on, Phil.
What?
Fucking off.
I don't need it, but maybe if the people want, maybe it'll. I would hope it would
make a video outro like you did for the intro. Save yourself some time, Phil.
Oh yeah, I should. I almost feel like I do different stuff every time, but yeah, I could do that. All right, kids. So CapesandLunatics@gmail.com or call the voicemail 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. And remember, you can find all things Capes Lunatics episodes, social media, merchandise. Get your brand new Capes Lunatics merch, the classic Capes Lunatics merch. And again, there's a Cash App link. So please, for your sake,
rain.
For your sake, make it rain.
Make it rain.
They are Lilith Hellfire, and they will eat your brain. So yes, please rain the money on us so we don't have to dance on that pulling Latveria, because you know what happens in Latveria.
Don't make us make a deal with Doom.
And stripper pole down at Divas.
Me and Phil are just trying to put our Pablos through college. Come on, man.
Man, that Latverian currency itches, man. I tell you, I don't know what it's made out of. All right. And of course, the Patreon, where again, we give you something different every month, uncensored, exclusive to you. And if you are a patron, you can suggest topics for us to discuss. So help program the show. So find that at patreon.com/CapesandLunatics and find everything at tubespace.io/CapesandLunatics Podcast Network. That's tubespace.io/CapesandLunatics Podcast Network.
More vicious and brutal than ever.
Lilith.
I am nowhere.
Wow, that's deep.
That's deep, man.
Is that a haiku?
Either do the 6 or do the 9. Talking about me is so natural for Ray.
Indeed.
The chance is never zero, bud. Sorry.
I'm going to the hole on principle. Somebody was trying to sneak it in.
A symbiote.
We were busy boning.
So Doom
Definitely
said,
Eddie.
Oh, I was saying, what Doom was doing
Definitely
that. Doom was doing that symbiote.
He was like, "Baby, come back."
Oh my! It was the 90s. All right, kids. Thank you. Talking to Sable, but anyway, kids. Yes, thank you for joining us next week. Separation anxiety from the 90s and separation anxiety from this year. Only two more episodes between us and 300. But until then, swing on back.
Eat chocolate, not brains. Thank you.
Less calories.